Hello everyone, welcome back to session 10 of Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. In this session, we will learn two powerful roots, one Greek word for old age and one Greek word meaning to write. Once you learn these roots, you will be able to guess the meaning of 10 plus English words without even opening a dictionary. So let's get started. Part A, Writing and Writers. The Greek verb graphein means to write. And the first word from this root we have graphologist. Here, graphein means to write, ology means study or science, and IST is for specialist. So, a graphologist is someone who analyzes handwriting. For example, the graphologist studied his handwriting and said it revealed a confident personality. In simple term, a graphologist reads the person through their handwriting. Second word, chirographer. Here, chiro means hand and graphein means to write. So, a chirographer is one who writes beautifully by hand. For example, back then, a skilled chirographer was hired to write loyal invitation. Third word, calligraphy. Here, callus means beauty plus graphein means to write. So, a calligraphy is the art of producing beautiful, stylish, and decorative handwriting. It is not just writing words, it focuses on making each letter visually attractive using special strokes, balance, and design. It is often used in invitations, certificates, and artistic writings. On the other hand, calligrapher is a person who practices calligraphy. They are skilled in creating elegant and visually appealing handwritten text. The goal is not just to write clearly, but to make writing more artistic and refined. And now, the exact opposite cacography. Here, cacos means bad or ugly, graphein means to write. So, a cacography simply means bad, careless, or illegible writing. For example, the doctor's cacography made it impossible for the pharmacist to read the prescription. Sixth, we have photograph. Here, photos means light and graphein means to write. So, etymologically, a photograph is something written by light. For example, this old photograph of my parents was taken almost 13 years ago. Next word we have phonograph. Here, phono means sound and graphein means to write. So, a phonograph is literally a sound writer, an old device that recorded and played sound. For example, my grandfather still has a working phonograph from the 1960s. Next word we have telegraph. Here, tele means distance and graphein means to write. So, a telegraph is a distance writer, a machine that sends written message across long distances. Example, before phones existed, phone used to telegraph to send urgent news. Next word we have biography. Here bio means life and graphein means to write. So biography means life writing, the written story of someone's life. For example, I just finished reading the biography of APJ Abdul Kalam. And when you write about your own life, it becomes an autobiography. Auto means self. For example, her autobiography reveals struggles nobody knew about. Part 2, Aging and the Old. Let's start with the Greek word geras, which means old age. And the first word we have from this root is geriatrician. Break it down. Geras means old age, plus itria means medical healing, plus Ishan is an expert. So, a geriatrician is a doctor who specializes in treating old age people. For example, when my grandfather turned 80, we started talking him to a geriatrician for a regular checkups. Simple, right? Anytime you hear geriatric, just think old age medicine. Now, let's move to the Latin cousin of geras, the word senex, which also means old age, but in Latin this time. Now, the first word we have from this Latin root is senile. Here, senile means showing sign of old age, physically or mentally. It describes the weakness that comes with very old age. For example, my neighbor's grandmother has become senile. She often forgets where she kept her keys. Third word we have senescent. Here, senescent simply means growing old. For example, doctor says our skin cells become senescent as we cross the age of 50. Now, here's something interesting. The ending "escent" means growing or becoming. You will see this pattern in three more words. First off, we have obsolescent. It means becoming obsolete or out of date. Second, adolescent. It means growing an adult. For example, my younger brother is going through his adolescent phase, moody one minute, cheerful the next. Third, convalescent. Convalescent means growing healthy again, recovering from illness. For example, after the surgery, she spent 2 weeks in a convalescent home. Word 3, senior. A senior is a person who is older in age or has more experience than others. It can also refer to someone holding a higher rank due to their age or experience. For example, she recently got promoted to a senior manager position. And finally, the last word, Senate. A Senate is a governing body, a council. Originally, it referred to a group of older, experienced individuals chosen for their wisdom to make important decisions. For example, the bill was passed after a long debate in the Senate. Now, notice the pattern. In the first half, every word photograph, phonograph, telegraph, biography, graphologist, calligraphy, cacography all connected back to one Greek verb, graphein, which means to write. And in the second half, the every single word, whether it's geriatrician, senile, senescent, senior, senate, all connected back to one idea, that is old age. Whether it comes from the Greek geras or the Latin senex, the meaning stays the same. This is exactly how word power made easy trains your brain. You're not memorizing random words anymore, you're spotting patterns. And once you spot the pattern, you can guess the meaning of a brand new word the very first time you see it. So that is it for today. If this video helped you learn something new today, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Vocab with Disha for more such amazing sessions. I'll see you in the next session. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.